Crikey, mate, picture this. A place where the sea doesn't just lap at the shore, it sings a melody that echoes through your soul. The salty breeze carries stories of old, and every sunrise feels like the start of a new adventure. Here the coastline is wild and untamed, with waves crashing against ancient rocks as if nature itself is putting on a show just for you. Beyond the shore, green hills roll on forever, blanketing the land in a patchwork of emerald. These hills aren't just beautiful. They're alive with legends, dotted with wildflowers, and home to sheep that seem to have all the time in the world. The countryside stretches as far as the eye can see, inviting you to wander, explore, and lose yourself in its peaceful embrace. Perched atop these hills, ancient stone castles stand guard, their weathered walls whispering tales of Vikings, kings, and daring adventurers. Below, colourful fishing villages nestle by the water, their boats bobbing gently in the harbour. Life here moves to the rhythm of the tides, and every corner feels like a page from a storybook. This isn't just a dream, it's the Isle of Man, a hidden gem sparkling in the heart of the Irish Sea. Here magic feels just around the corner, whether you're gazing at the dramatic coastline or wandering through misty glens. The island's beauty is both wild and welcoming, a place where ancient myths and modern adventures blend seamlessly. Step off the ferry or plane and you'll feel it instantly. The air is fresher, the pace of life slower, and there's a wild spirit in both the land and its people. It's as if the island itself is inviting you to slow down, breathe deeply, and soak in every moment. Whether you arrive by sea or sky, you're greeted by a sense of freedom and possibility that's hard to find anywhere else. Every winding road here leads to a new discovery. Seals basking on sunlit rocks, waterfalls tumbling into secret glens, and hidden coves waiting to be explored. The island is a treasure trove for nature lovers, with rare wildlife, ancient woodlands, and breathtaking views around every bend. It's a place where you can lose track of time, following your curiosity wherever it leads. Adventure is never far away, whether you're hiking along rugged cliffs, cycling through quiet country lanes, or simply wandering with no destination in mind. The Isle of Man offers excitement at every turn. The landscape is your playground, and every path promises a new story to tell. But it's not just the scenery that makes this place special, it's the people. The locals greet you with a warm smile and a friendly hello, eager to share their island's secrets. From ancient stone circles to bustling markets, you'll find history and hospitality woven into the fabric of daily life. So come on this journey with me. Let's dive into the island's wild history, meet its fantastic people, and discover what makes the Isle of Man truly unforgettable. And if you're after a thrill, you're in the right place. The Isle of Man is home to some of the most heart-pounding races on Earth. The legendary TT, where motorcycles roar through winding roads at breakneck speeds, cheered on by crowds from around the globe. It's a spectacle like no other, a celebration of courage, skill, and pure adrenaline. So get ready, because we're about to have a whale of a time. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or a bit of both, the Isle of Man is calling your name. Let's set off together and see what magic awaits on this enchanting island. Let's talk Vikings. Over 1,000 years ago, Norse adventurers landed on the Isle of Man and made it their home. Their legacy is everywhere, from place names like Ramsey and Laxey to ancient burial mounds and mighty Peel Castle. The island became a Viking crossroads, connecting Ireland, Scotland, and Scandinavia. Imagine standing at Peel, the sea before you, Viking stronghold behind, history you can touch. The Vikings weren't just warriors, they were traders, farmers, and community builders. Their spirit still shapes the island's identity today. Exploring the Isle of Man is like time travel. Modern life one moment, Viking legend the next. How brilliant is that? The Vikings left more than ruins. They gave the Isle of Man the world's oldest continuous parliament, Tynwald. Every July, Tynwald Day brings a 1,000-year-old tradition to life as laws are read aloud on a four-tiered hill built from the island's ancient parishes. It's a vibrant celebration of Manx culture with music, dancing, and a festival atmosphere. This isn't just history, it's a living promise to honor the past and shape the future. The Manx people are fiercely proud of this tradition, connecting them directly to their Viking ancestors. Visitors from around the world come to witness this unique spectacle. Tynwald is more than a parliament, it's the island's spirit of independence, alive and roaring, absolutely stunning. Hold on tight, the Isle of Man. TT is not just a race, it's a heart-pounding, edge-of-your-seat experience that pushes the limits of both man and machine. Every year, riders and fans alike are drawn to this tiny island in the Irish Sea, all seeking the thrill and danger that only the TT can deliver. For 2 adrenaline-fueled weeks each year, the Isle of Man transforms into the world capital of speed and excitement. The legendary TT motorcycle races take over the island, turning quiet villages and winding country roads into a high-octane battleground. The air buzzes with anticipation as the best riders from around the globe gather to test their courage and skill on one of the most challenging courses in motorsport history. Riders tackle an unforgiving 37.73-mile course made up entirely of public roads, racing at breakneck speeds that can exceed 200 miles per hour. With stone walls, lampposts and houses just inches away, there's no margin for error. Every twist and turn demands absolute focus, lightning-fast reflexes and nerves of steel. The risk is ever present and the stakes couldn't be higher. The Snaefell mountain course is a true test of endurance and bravery. With over 200 corners, rapid elevation changes and unpredictable weather, it's a circuit that punishes the slightest mistake. Riders must memorize every bump and bend, trusting their instincts as they navigate blind crests and hair-raising descents. It's a battle not just against the clock, but against the course itself. During TT fortnight, the island's population more than doubles. Fans from every corner of the world arrive by ferry and plane, all eager to witness the spectacle firsthand. Streets overflow with excitement and every vantage point is packed with spectators hoping to catch a glimpse of their heroes as they flash by in a blur of colour and sound. The atmosphere is electric. Pints are raised in celebration, stories of legendary races and daring riders are shared late into the night, and the roar of engines echoes through the towns and countryside. It's a festival of speed, camaraderie and shared passion where lifelong friendships are forged over a love of motorcycles and the thrill of the race. The TT is more than just a race, it's a cultural phenomenon that has shaped the Isle of Man's modern identity. Locals and visitors come together in a unique celebration of tradition, community and the relentless pursuit of speed. The event weaves together the island's rich history with the pulse of modern motorsport, creating an atmosphere unlike anywhere else in the world. The TT is wild, untamed and undeniably dangerous, just like the Isle of Man itself. With its rugged coastlines, dramatic landscapes and fierce spirit, the island is the perfect backdrop for this legendary event. It's a place where beauty and danger go hand in hand and where the extraordinary becomes possible. What a beauty! What truly makes the Isle of Man special? Its people, the Manx. Warm, witty and fiercely proud, they're guardians of a unique blend of Celtic and Norse heritage. Their independence runs deep, with their own government, laws and traditions. Chatting with the local means tapping into centuries of stories and a culture that's alive and thriving. The Manx love their folklore, like greeting the fairies at the ferry bridge for good luck. From farmers to business owners, there's a shared sense of belonging and pride. Visitors are welcomed with open arms and a good story. The Manx spirit is the island's greatest treasure. Let's talk about the Manx language, Gaelg, the island's ancient Celtic tongue. Once nearly lost, it's been revived by passionate locals who refuse to let their heritage fade. Today you'll see Manx on signs, hear it on the radio and find schools teaching it to the next generation. The language is a living symbol of resilience and pride. Hearing Mogri mi, good morning, connects you to the island's soul. Learning a few words is a great way to connect with locals and show respect for their culture. The Manx language proves this culture isn't just history, it's alive and evolving. What a triumph! Lace up your boots. The Isle of Man is a paradise for nature lovers. From dramatic cliffs and sandy beaches to rolling hills and mysterious glens, the island is a feast for the senses. Wildlife thrives here. Seals bask on the rocks, rare Manx Lotan sheep graze the hills, and tailless Manx cats roam. Birdlife is spectacular, with puffins and peregrine falcons soaring above. Hike the coastal Radnifoyon for breathtaking views, or wander through fairy tale glens and waterfalls. The connection to nature is central to island life, a true escape from the everyday. Here you can breathe deep, slow down, and be amazed by the wild beauty all around. It's waiting for you. What's daily life like on the Isle of Man? Imagine waking up in a place where the pace of life is gentle, and the world outside your window is a blend of rolling hills, stone cottages, and the distant sound of the sea. Here, every day feels like a step back in time, yet with all the comforts of the present. It starts with sea air and a slower, more natural rhythm. Early risers might take a walk along the coast, breathing in the crisp, salty breeze as the sun rises over the Irish Sea. The sound of waves and the call of seabirds set the tone for a peaceful day ahead. In towns like Port St. Mary or Castletown, mornings begin with a chat at the bakery. Locals gather for fresh bread and pastries, sharing news and stories as the village slowly comes to life. The sense of community is strong, everyone knows your name, and a friendly smile is never far away. Or perhaps you'll join neighbours for a stroll along the promenade, where the sea breeze mingles with laughter and conversation. The promenade is a favourite spot for both locals and visitors, offering stunning views and a chance to greet familiar faces. Even in the capital, Douglas, you're never far from nature's beauty. Parks and green spaces weave through the city, and just a short walk can take you from bustling streets to tranquil glens or wildflower meadows. The connection to the land is ever present, grounding daily life in the rhythms of the island. Local food is a highlight. Fresh seafood, Manx cheese and produce from nearby farms fill the markets and kitchens. The island's rich farming and fishing traditions mean that meals are often made with ingredients that were harvested or caught just hours before. And don't forget the ice cream, made from the milk of grass-fed cows that graze on lush green pastures. It's a treat that tastes of the island itself. Rich, creamy and utterly unique, meals here are about tasting the island and supporting local producers. Whether it's a picnic in the countryside or a meal at a cozy cafe, food brings people together and celebrates the bounty of the land and sea. As evening falls, the pub becomes the heart of the community. Stories, laughter and Manx ale flow freely. Friends gather to unwind, share tales of the day and enjoy live music or a quiet pint by the fire. The warmth of these gatherings is a cherished part of Manx life. Life here is about simple pleasures, sunsets, picnics and the beauty of the natural world. Watching the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky in brilliant colours, is a daily reminder of the island's magic. And above all, there's a strong sense of belonging. Neighbours look out for one another, and traditions are passed down through generations, creating a tapestry of shared memories and experiences. The Isle of Man proves you don't need a big city for a rich, fulfilling life. Here, happiness is found in community, nature, and the everyday moments that make each day special. There you have it, the Isle of Man, a world of wild coastlines, Viking legends, and proud, welcoming people. It's not just about conserving wildlife, but a whole way of life, language, and culture. The Manx have protected their heritage while embracing the future, showing the world how to celebrate roots and share them. The island calls to adventurers, historians, and nature lovers alike. Whether you want to trace Viking footsteps, feel the rush of the TT, or watch seals play, this island has it all. It's easy to reach but feels a world away. Go, say, Mogri Mai. Cross the ferry bridge and taste a fresh Manx kipper. Your great Manx adventure is waiting. Get out there and explore.